Harmonizers, I convinced my husband to take Bunny in our obstacle show. So this is kind of funny because my husband's not really a horse guy. He's definitely more of the machines ATV tractor guy. This is not something he practiced. Kind of funny that Bunny paused for a little stretch there. So I'm going to show you guys his round in our fun obstacle show. And then afterwards, one of our coaches took Bunny in the riding class. My husband, definitely not much of a rider. He's gone on a few trail rides with me before, but he's very patient around the horses, but is learning all sorts of new things in this course. So the course is an in-hand obstacle course where you do everything non-riding, which is perfect for my husband, who's not really sure of what he's doing here. And this is all new. He didn't practice it beforehand. So there you can see he doesn't really lead the horse the correct way around the turn. You're not supposed to be facing the way he was. You're supposed to stay in the leading posture that he is now. But Bunny is super patient and just kind of plods along and goes with him. We didn't have any students that were riding Bunny yet that would be able to take her in the show. So instead, I was like, well, maybe my husband will want to take her, and then as well as one of our coaches, Coach Ryan, you'll see her after my husband does his round, taking her in the riding course. Now this part I'm super impressed with. Look at that. They actually back up relatively straight. I mean, a little bit twisted to the right. So I was like, wow, that's really impressive. Coming over here to the next obstacle, which is just the toy transfer. So you take one and put it over to the other one. And this is testing that the horse stands still, that they're not getting in the way, but of course he kind of like puts it right by her face. um, so just these little things, that you pick up as you're showing how you can improve your score. And then this is kind of funny. You're supposed to go in the entrance, but he kind of goes around the side. So you're supposed to go through the front, and he goes through the wrong way and does a full circle. And when you're doing a pattern or a course, it depends on the judging, but usually you have to be pretty careful to do things in the correct order, in the correct direction that you are given. So he loses some marks there for sure. And then finishing with the checkerboard. Overall, he did super awesome. Everybody, of course, did really well. He ended up getting a third place ribbon. You see Secret on the far right there. She got first. And then this is Coach Ryan doing the ridden course. So this is actually Ryan's first time ever riding Bunny. She had not practiced before because prior to this, Katie was doing all of the training rides on Bunny. And Katie was a student from Poland that spent a couple months with me. And you'll see some more videos of Katie riding and doing things with different horses on the channel as I get stuff uploaded and going. And unfortunately, Katie wasn't here for the show. She flew back to Poland, literally, I think the night before the show. So she didn't get to finish the show and all of the hard work that she'd done training, putting the training rides on Bunny and Secret and some of the other horses too. So she missed out, but Coach Ryan stepped in and took Bunny on here. And this is fantastic because she even got the trot to halt transition there, which is super beautiful and well done because the particular pattern asked for trot from the Liverpool to that obstacle there, and you couldn't really do that any better than what she did. I mean, obviously you can have a little bit of polish in little places. Bunny's still learning to soften to the contact and things like that. But when you're getting horses training and getting them going, getting contact or getting a frame is really one of the last things you want to focus on because you need to get their go button really well established and you need to have that rhythm and balance established. And then you can start to ask them to change their shape a little bit. But it's always usually better if you just let them learn to move with the human first and then they start to figure it out more. Then another little trot section with a tiny little jump there, tipped over Cavaletti, which she does really well. And then coming over here to the gate, this was something that was a little bit harder for Bunny, something that Katie had been working on with her, but also now made a little bit harder because there's giant corn stalks there. And of course the pumpkins and it's all a different look than what we had been practicing before it was all set up. So Bunny is like a little bit like, I don't really know. But one of the things I love about Bunny is her no isn't super bad. Her no is just a little bit fidgety. So Ryan does a great job of just kind of praising her there, making sure she's okay, sticking with it until she's able to lift and put it back down. So overall does really, really well finishing up that class. They scored really nicely, and then you get to finish the video by seeing her wonderful costume with Coach Jess taking part in our fun costume class. So thanks for watching. Let me know your favorite part.
Remember to subscribe and check out harmonyhorsemanship.com for even more learning.